So we're barely even 3 months into 2025, and already we're getting a drone that I doubt was on anyone's bingo card for drones that were going to be released this year, and that is the V-Copter Falcon Mini from Zero Zero Robotics. If you aren't familiar with the original V-Copter Falcon, this was a drone put out by Zero Zero Robotics, I think maybe like 2020 or 2021, and it was pretty universally panned. Other than the YouTubers who got sent this drone for review, I really have never seen anyone who actually bought it. And other than the fact that this drone had 2 propellers and was the unique V-Copter design, there was also not much good to say about it. So boy, was I surprised when I saw that they are planning on making a 250-gram version of this drone in 2025. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea and it's at least something new. That's the one thing I do like about companies like Zero Zero Robotics, or really any competition to DJI, is that they're at least trying some new things. So hopefully we'll get some innovation in the drone market and not just have to be consuming the continuous slop of DJI drones that comes out. Not that they're not good drones, but they start getting, you know, very boring and small upgrades here and there. So with that in mind, what is the V-Copter Falcon Mini? What can we expect from this new drone from Zero Zero Robotics? When is it going to be coming out? Well, I don't know a lot of that stuff, but I do know some things. For one, I know that this drone is going to be under 250 grams. That's the big feature that they're pushing, obviously, and that's something that I think a lot of people who are just recreational flyers are wanting more and more, so that you can get around laws and not have to fill out as many regulations. Also, it's just lighter to carry in your bag. Now, the other couple things we know about this drone is it's going to have a flight time of about 34 minutes. Obviously, it won't be 34 minutes, it's going to be less, but that puts it in about the expected flight time for a drone of that size. We can expect it's going to have 4K video, an 18 megapixel camera. It's going to use, of course, a 3-axis gimbal up front to keep that camera steady. Otherwise, not much information is known. It does have a unique feature where you can have it fly inverted. So instead of being like a V like this, it's actually a V like that, or an A, I guess. I don't know why you would want that, but hey, it's something unique. You can't do that with any other drone, so at least it's something different. Otherwise, I pretty much am gonna assume that we will see this drone coming to a Kickstarter or IndieGoGo campaign later in March. That's kind of Zero Zero Robotics like MO that they want to do. That's their way they launch drones. They don't just release them. They'll do like the HOVERAir Pro Max or with the Pro. They did those on IndieGoGo, and they'll give a discount most likely to the initial backers. So if you do want to get this drone, or at least are interested in this drone, I would definitely advise going to the website that I'll link down below. That is kind of like the teaser website for this drone, and putting in your email so that they can send you any relevant emails when this drone is being announced, when the Kickstarter campaign launches, and so you can get in there and be an early bird backer and get the discount, so you're not having to pay a ton of extra money for this drone. Now, speculation about what this drone is going to be offering, I would say look at what the HOVERAir Pro and Pro Max drones are offering. I think it's good that they have had those 2 drones, or 3 drones now, I guess, with the HOVERAir X1 between the original V-Copter Falcon and the launch of the V-Copter Falcon Mini. So hopefully we'll see some R&D improvements, maybe a smoother app experience and whatnot. But, you know, I don't really think they're going to make it as much of a tracking drone as the HOVERAir series, because it's not in a cage, so you don't really want it flying as close to people. But I would say it's a fairly safe bet that we will see some upgrades to the tracking capabilities and whatnot. Price-wise, that's kind of up in the air. I think that they have to nail this under $500 to make it really enticing to people. If it can be flown with just a phone, we'll see something maybe $300 range, and then add a controller on for an extra $100, $400, $450. But that's really the only thing that's waiting to be seen. I'm guessing, as I said, launch probably is going to be coming at the end of March. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I know for now. If you know any more information, comment it down below, drop it in the comments. That's where I want this discussion to start. People talking about this drone, speculating on whether it's going to be worth it or not. Personally, my opinion is that this is going to be a good drone for recreational flyers and consumers, but really HOVERAir and Zero Zero Robotics have yet to prove themselves for professionals. So I'm guessing they're not going to want to venture too far into that area of the market, and it's most likely going to be targeted for consumers. and people looking for something a little different. So yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully I didn't waste your time with this and was just able to quickly give you the information you needed. If you are still watching, like, comment, subscribe. I'm on social media. I don't know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, guys. You guys are professional YouTube watchers. You know what to do. So with that, fly safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out and have a nice day.